We've been gone for a little bit, but today we are going to be doing a get it all done. We just woke up. I'm about to take this little lady to school, and I will catch you all up on where we've been and what we've been doing.
And I will meet you guys after school.
Yes, and there's gonna be cleaning motivation and a recipe and all that good stuff, maybe even a craft.
Okay.
What was that? Okay guys,
I'm on your face.
let's get into the video. Bye.
Bye.
I've been through heartaches, I've been to heaven. I've done my best and my worst, learned my lessons. No matter how hard my life would treat me, I'd always get right back up, never worry. 'Cause I got a million reasons to keep holding on. Yeah, I got all that it takes to win and overcome. What I got is just a feeling, but it's oh so strong. It goes on and on, on and on. There's something going on inside of me. I feel it growing stronger every beat. I never just believe in what I see.
Hi guys. Say hello. See, I'm so big now. See, I'm so big. Look at me. Look at me. I'm so big. Okay, look. Say bye, guys. Say bye.
'Cause I can feel the energy, energy. Cause I can feel the energy, energy. I've met my demons.
Y'all, I love the Dawn Power Wash. Look, you can see how fast it picks up the grease. It does such a great job on the top of the stove. I have the citrus scent. And I will tell you, I had the apple scent before and I was not a fan of the apple scent. To me, this one doesn't really smell like anything. Really, really good.
Too many times they taught me lows are what makes you feel so high. No matter how far my mind would wander, I'd always dare it to go even farther. 'Cause I got a million reasons to keep holding on. Yeah, I got all that it takes to win and overcome. What I got is just a feeling, but it's oh so strong. It goes on and on, on and on. There's something going on inside of me. I feel it growing stronger every beat. I never just believe in what I see. 'Cause I can feel the energy, energy.
Okay, you guys, let me show you where all clean laundry is. That's clean, and this is clean. And that needs to be taken up to the kids' room. So we're about to tackle some laundry because, as you can see, 7 to 14 business days over here is a real thing.
I can feel it, I can feel it. 'Cause I can feel the energy, energy. Oh, I can feel it, yeah. Oh, I believe it, yeah. There's something going on inside of me. I feel it growing stronger every beat. I never just believe in what I see. 'Cause I can feel the energy, energy. I can feel it, I feel it. Oh, 'cause I can feel the energy, energy.
Okay, you guys, so while I fold laundry, I thought maybe I would catch you up on where we've been and why we haven't posted. I think I haven't posted a video in like 3 weeks. we were in, well, I don't want to say I was in a really bad funk. As most of you know, if you've been following me for a while, we only have one vehicle, and our car broke down. And we were without a car for 3 weeks total. And it was our transmission, which is going to be very costly. So our car is still in the shop. We're trying to figure out what to do, but good news is we bought a new vehicle. It's a Chevy Traverse, and I absolutely love it, and I'm so grateful for it. But it was just the past 3 weeks, it just seemed like nothing was going right. And I don't know if you all understand, like, not understand, but if you know what I'm going through when I say, like, it's just like sometimes things happen and it's like a spiral. It's like one thing will happen, then another thing will happen, and another thing, and before we know it, we feel like we're drowning. And honestly, that's how I felt. And I can speak for my husband. I know he felt the same way, except he was in an amazing state of positivity. And sometimes, you know, it happens to all of us. I wasn't. And, you know, that's usually not the case for us. It's usually that we're both very grounded in knowing that no matter what, everything is going to be okay. But for some reason, this time around, it just hit me like a ton of bricks. And when life is lifing you, it's like hard to sometimes notice the good things in life. You know, we kind of just focus on the negative. And the crazy thing is, like, I'm not normally that person. I am normally like, no, everything's gonna be fine, like, no matter what we go through. And we've been through some tough stuff, but for whatever reason, it was just, this was my season of learning and growing through it. Because I will tell you, it was very difficult, and I was having a hard time seeing the bright side of things. And you know, it's so funny because so many of you who follow me noticed and were reaching out to me, and gosh, I appreciate that so much. And they're like, no, you can't be feeling that way. Like, I rely on you to be the positive person. And it's like, I totally get that. And sometimes even the most positive people need help sometimes, you know? And I had posted a poll on my Instagram. If you're not following me, I will leave my Instagram right here. I had posted a poll, like, well, not a poll, it was a question box, and I told people just to send me positivity, podcast recommendations, music. And I got so many recommendations of songs, of podcasts, and I will leave those linked down below of the ones that I got recommended, because so many of them were so great, and I'm so grateful for that. And it's just, I'm now in the few days that, like, it's been a few days now, and I'm feeling like myself again. And it's like the hardest thing, you know? And I'm sure, like, all my other fellow YouTubers can maybe relate to me on this, is that sometimes when you haven't filmed in a while, it feels so weird to film again. So just know that no matter what you are going through, that everything's gonna be okay, because it always is. It's always okay. And it's also okay sometimes to feel things and to worry and to do all those things that seem counterproductive. But it's okay to do that and to, like, let your feelings out. And my husband was telling me, babe, it's okay to cry, because even though you all have seen me in some emotional videos on here where I've, like, teared up, I am actually not a crier. And I have a really hard time crying. And he was like, babe, just let it out. It's okay to cry. And I'm like, like, you know, I know it's okay to cry. And I'm the person that preaches that to other people. But I always try to focus on always being the strong one, and sometimes if you are the strong one, sometimes it's okay to not be the strong one and just to feel your feelings and work through them. Always work through them. Always do something that is going towards the healing aspect of it, because I was just hurting really bad and I couldn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. It felt very dark. But you know, everything was okay and everything is okay. And I'm going to be getting back on track with filming. This video will go up tomorrow, which will be a bonus video for the week. But I'm gonna go back to my, yes baby. Okay, tell daddy.
Come on.
I'm gonna go back to my Monday, Friday uploads, but for this week it's gonna be Wednesday, Friday. Friday will still be Fit Friday. I have still been keeping up with my fitness and our eating and our calorie deficit and all that, so which is so great that part didn't suffer too much. It did suffer, but it didn't suffer too much, which I'm grateful for. And then side note, Jude was running in here, guys. He just decided, like literally 3 weeks ago, right before, he just decided he was potty trained. Like, he just told me one morning, Mommy, I don't want to wear a diaper anymore. Just take it off. I'm potty trained. Like, that's literally how he told me. And you guys, he's potty trained. We haven't had a single accident. He's fully potty trained. So I was able to register him for school next year, which was great. So he'll be going to pre-K. But yeah, so that's kind of what's been going on. I was just in a funk. And if you're in a funk, it's okay. Julian, just close the door. If you're in a funk, it's okay to be in a funk. But just know, if you need me, I'm here for you. If you need anything, reach out to me on Instagram. I'm here for you. I don't want anyone to feel like they are ever alone in going through a struggle, because you aren't alone. And it's okay to ask for help sometimes. And I think that was a huge thing for me, is that it wasn't something that I would have normally done to go on Instagram and be like, hey, I need some positivity, like somebody send me some light. Because I oftentimes when I'm struggling, I don't let it be known, because I always feel like I don't want to burden other people with our problems. But then my father-in-law, because we were with them this weekend, we went down to go see family and pick up our car, which was so, we needed that time, because we hadn't seen our family since forever. And my father-in-law was telling us, because you know, we were telling them like kind of like what had been going on and what we were feeling. And I said, well, it's just like, you know, sometimes we don't want to burden you guys or anyone with our issues or what we're going through. And he said, and this was so amazing, and this will stick with me forever. He said, if you feel like you're a burden to us, that's basically saying subconsciously that anyone who brings a problem to you is a burden. He's like, so would it be a burden for me if something was bothering me? Would it be a burden for me to reach out to you guys? And we were like, no. He's like, okay, then it's not a burden for you all to offload and let people be there for you. So shout out to my father-in-law. That was such, I'm never gonna forget those words, because it's so true. And I'm sure so many of y'all can relate, and I'm sure so many of you all can remember a time where you kept it all in because you didn't want to make someone else sad, or you didn't want to bother someone. So look at it like that. If people can come to you whenever they need you, then you need to allow yourself to go to people whenever you need them. So yeah, so we're back on track. You know, I'm here, I'm smiling, I'm happy, I'm cleaning. As you all can see, the laundry was very neglected. But you all know, if you've been following me, y'all know laundry is my least favorite like thing to do. That and cleaning the bathroom, I loathe it. Like, I really just don't like it. But you know, here we are. We're alive. And I read a quote the other day that was like, you know, if you woke up this morning, God's not done with you. You know, you're still here. We're still here. We're breathing. We're living. We're loving. And yeah, I'm happy to be back because I really did miss filming. I just didn't want to film sad, if that makes sense. You know? But then maybe I should have to, or not to film sad, but just used filming as an outlet. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful to be feeling good. I'm grateful to be back at it. I'm so grateful we have a car and hopefully a second car, because hopefully we'll be getting ours fixed. Our other car, it was the transmission, which is extremely pricey. Like, I don't even want to say the number. It's just crazy expensive. But the new car we have, it's a brand new car. When my father-in-law picked it up for us, it had only 7 miles on it. So I will go out and show you all the car a little later. And then I'm going to be cooking this yummy chicken recipe that I can't wait to share with you guys because it looks so good. But yeah, so now let's get back into the speed cleaning of this laundry. I only have a little bit left, and then obviously the worst part, which is putting it all away. Okay, you guys, a special treat. Oh, back at it with some Words with Ro.
What up? How are you?
Didn't we miss them, babe?
We missed you guys.
So happy to be back.
We're happy to be back, delighted, ecstatic, all those things. I think my words today are just to kind of, like, I guess, not piggyback, but yeah, I guess it is piggybacking. I think you really, when times are tough, like what we just encountered with just some challenging weeks, you really find out a lot about yourself and your faith and your motivation and staying positive and finding ways to get through some obstacles. And obstacles, whether they're small or big, can be a true character test. So I think that when you deal with stuff like that, you really find out a lot about yourself. So if you're going through something, always stay positive, no matter what. Because things will always sort themselves out, you know? They will.
They always do.
If you believe and have faith, they will. And I think that is a big thing for us because we really were tested.
Yes.
These past 3 weeks.
Oh, yes.
A lot of changes going on at the same time, and it was just kind of like, oh man, it was kind of overwhelming, but also kind of stressful. But you know, we stayed positive and we got through it.
Well, I would like to shout him out because he stayed more positive than I did. So shout out to you, babe, because
thanks, babe.
I couldn't have done that without you.
Yeah, and I think that when being married, you know, for 9 years, or being together for 10 years, and you have
crazy.
I think for me it was just kind of like, well, they need me at my best. I have to be at my best.
You guys, my personal development heart, like make that just phrase right there makes me so happy.
I had to. I have to. So
I love you.
I love you too.
And you guys, I also want to take the time, because she does watch my videos, to give a shout out to Katie, Julian's mom, and Julian's dad, Isai, because when we were struggling the most, they were there for us and they lent us one of their cars. So that way we weren't stressed out with having to find him rides.
Yeah.
And then shout out to my neighbors, Brandon, Chris, Will, for helping us and really being there for us. Like, we have the greatest friends and we have amazing neighbors who all just were ready to help at like a moment's notice. Like, it was just amazing. But a huge shout out to Katie for loaning us her vehicle when she did, because it was getting really tough there.
It was.
Trying to find rides and get to the grocery store, and
it really was.
Yeah.
We're so grateful.
Yeah.
And I think the other thing is when you feel like you're falling, there's always people there to pick you up, and and those people helped us tremendously. So you find out who your friends are in times like that. Yeah. So. And
then so grateful for our family.
Yeah.
My mom came and picked us up to go get our new car, and our dad picked it up from Corpus, and like his dad.
Yeah. What's up?
Yeah, our dad. And yeah, it was just, everybody just came together, and like I said, we were just so grateful to spend time with family this past weekend that we like, now we've like made it a point. Like, you never really realize how much you need people until like until I was in the state that I was in.
Yeah.
Because I've never really been in that state where like 3 weeks just feels like garbage.
Yeah.
I'm usually one that can pull myself out of things very quickly, like from 1 second to the next. And it was really eye-opening for me, and it really just made me realize how we need to make the time and make the effort to go down to see our family more often, because it was just so wonderful to be around them. So yeah.
Yeah. But that's my words for today.
Thanks for your words, babe. Your words are always amazing.
Thank you. Rocking the beanie.
Hi guys. Okay, you guys, so I thought this was gonna be a simple, quick, put up her laundry type thing, but I guess not, because I don't know why she has all her shoes like this, but we're going to put them back where they belong.
Roel, hubby, whatever you want to call me. I'm here to show you my favorite parts of the new ride, but also to show you our ride. So check it out. It's a 2021 Chevy Traverse. Look at that. It's so nice. Really, really excited about it. Let's hop in. Let's take a look. Okay. So this is the driver's seat. We're gonna step into my office. And I like the touch screen. That's my favorite part. I think most vehicles are pretty standard with these now. It's just like everything's like there. I just gotta push button. I can touch the screen if I want. It also comes with 3 months free of Sirius XM. I love Sirius XM. 80s on 8. But then this is the passenger side where Val usually sits and where I sit. And then another great feature is the bucket seats. Okay, that's terrible. Let me show you a better way. Show you better. It's the trunk button right there. Nice, right? Not only is it on the key fob, but it's also on the that button there, which is cool. Let me unlock the doors. Here's a guy who doesn't know how to use his car. So these are the bucket seats, which is really nice. It's gonna go great for Val when we have the babies and we put the car seats in, especially with Juli's little sister coming. And then look at that third row. This, talk about space. And then you got your trunk back there for groceries. And if we're not using that third row, we can just knock it back and we have an extra panel in there for groceries. Temperature control, normal, but this is cool. like an airplane, you know, like, you know, when you're in a flight, you have the little thing that you can nozzle and you can kind of mess with and close, open and close it. It's really nice. Oh man, I've never done Pimp My Ride before, but this is how cool I would feel if I did it, you know. So yeah, that is the new ride. Really excited about it. It runs so smooth. We've enjoyed it so far. We enjoyed our normal long drive from our hometown back to San Antonio. Normally it's like a long drive, and it was fun. It's fun. So yeah, it's a Chevy Traverse. We really love it. So yeah, that's it. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below, and let me know what you think of me doing the this stuff. You know, I've never done it before, so I'm not nervous like I normally am. This time I just rocked it, you know. So anyway, thank you guys. Hope you enjoyed that. I'm gonna enjoy my ride now, so peace.
Hey guys, so now we are finally on to the recipe. These are the ingredients that we are going to need: spinach, heavy whipping cream, and then all of our seasonings. And I will have all of the measurements linked down below in the description box, like on the recipe. I'll share the recipe link. Some sun-dried tomatoes, some Parmesan cheese, chicken broth, and chicken. Now let's just get in to the recipe. I'm very excited to share this with you guys. And it's so loud, so I will probably just voice over the rest of the video because the boys are going crazy right now, and then the girls are going to be home soon. Guys, look at this handsome boy. Went and got a haircut. And of course, what is he going to help me do? Cook! You're going to help me cook, like always. Okay, let's move your step stool.
Wow.
Okay, you guys, so I'm gonna go and rinse my chicken because that is just something that I do, and I'm going to season it with lemon pepper seasoning. And while I do that, Jude is going to get some spinach.
Spinach?
And he is going to help me. He's gonna put some in a little bowl so we can be prepared. Okay, here, put some in this bowl so we can be prepared to cook it. Okay, you guys, and don't be stingy with the lemon pepper.
Stingy?
Yeah, I'm telling them to put the chicken with lots of lemon pepper. And then I do have a few extra pieces, but I'm gonna use those for Amelia because she is very picky. Okay, so on medium heat, we are going to put some olive oil, and we're gonna cook the chicken probably about 4 to 5 minutes on each side. Okay, on to the next step. We're gonna do some minced garlic. Y'all know how much I love garlic. And some onion powder. Beautiful, okay? Now we're gonna add the chicken broth. Okay, and now to this, we're gonna add the heavy whipping cream. And the Parmesan, and we're gonna let that melt. And keep stirring at this point. And as you can see, the Parmesan cheese is pretty much all melted. So now we're gonna add in our sun-dried tomatoes. And our garlic powder and our Italian seasoning. And we're gonna mix this really good. And if you don't like big chunks of the sun-dried tomatoes, you can always chop them up. I don't mind them big, so Oh, that looks so beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna let that come to a little boil. And then after that, we're going to add the spinach. I'm just gonna let that work its little magic, but you guys, I mean, come on, that looks so good. And it smells amazing. It smells amazing. And then it's perfect because I have chicken set aside for Amelia. Okay, you guys, and I'm gonna call that as done. It's done. It looks phenomenal. So now, in true form, we are going to plate it. I guess I'll just plate it on this. We're going to plate it. We're gonna get a piece of the chicken. Yes, and you know, some of the spinach. Oh yes. Okay, so I'm gonna see you all when my hubby gets back and we will do the taste test. Back for picking up Amelia. Here it is. Low carb.
No carbs.
Healthy deliciousness. Let's give it a little taste test. I'm not ready to eat, but I wanted to get it out of the way.
I'm ready to eat.
Yeah, Roel's ready to eat.
It looks so good, people.
Okay, here you go, babe. I wanted you to grab a little bit of everything, so come on over.
A little bit of everything, cause it's fun. And,
Okay.
Oh.
Is it so good?
Oh,
okay, let me have a little taste, just a small taste. I'm not. You want to taste too, puppy?
Oh.
Of course, Julian wants a taste.
Oh my goodness.
Is it really good?
Oh.
You're not gonna tell me, okay?
Oh.
Hold on. I don't want that big of a piece. Sorry guys, I know this is taking me long. Don't ask me why. I'm so tired.
Flipping good.
Okay, here goes.
Flipping good. Like, here you go. Ready? Nice. Yeah. That, you know, that's like, right, when he first drinks, you know, like, never mind. But I was like, thou shalt not. Yeah, doing the vow dance.
Guess what? The vow dance is back.
Vow dance.
You guys.
Just feeling the chicken. Feeling the.
This is so good.
Feeling the. Yeah.
It's so good.
I know it is. That's why, like, you're like.
Scale of 1 to 10, babe.
37,000.
Whoa. Okay. Okay. Jude status. Jude always gives me 1,000. Wow, that's delicious. Okay, so I'm gonna like really plate it for my hubby so he can eat. But thank you guys so much for watching.
Please like our video.
Subscribe.
Comment down below. And
turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any videos from us in the future.
Yes.
And we are going back to posting on Mondays and Fridays with the exception of this video, which you are seeing tomorrow, which is Wednesday. But we will have another video for you guys on Friday. Fit Fridays is continuing. So yeah, we're back.
Yeah, I wanted to say that. I was like,
Okay,
2 words. 2 words. We're back.
Boom. Okay, bye guys.